Yo. You already know what the fit is on today. I see no shoes because I'm in the park. Look at the sky. The merges. Anyways, it's your boy. You already know what it is. I didn't know. I was looking up the notes for this movie before I review it or whatever. But yeah, it's like, I guess it is inspired by some serial killer dude, which obviously I can't attest to and don't kill people. Okay, but anyways, I really enjoyed Priscilla Lane in this movie, the actor, and Cary Grant. Obviously, Cary Grant, one of the best actors ever. I say that a lot. There's the best actors ever, but you know, good movies have good actors, and you can't win a NBA championship without a top 5, top 10 player in the league. So it's just fact, I think. Or just a bunch of good. But anyways, what we're doing here, Cary Grant, obviously, and I love Peter Lorre. He's so good. He's so fun. But really, the standout is Priscilla Lane, who plays Elaine Harper, and I love the name Elaine. It's an old white lady name, but I like the name a lot. Yeah. I want to name my kids Wilma Wu, Bart. And Neth. Those are the 3 names I would really have fun with, and I would really want to name my kids one day, God willing. But anyways, even if I'm adopted, I'm the whole like, oh, I have kids I want to adopt. Bro, if it's my kid, I'm paying the bill. They're mine now. I claim these humans as mine. I'm going to change their name to, my last name is October, but it will be legally soon, October. So my last name is going to be October, and whatever the first name is, I'm changing it. Their name could be Gregory Simont or Jennifer Stinking. I don't care. If you're my kid, I'm changing your name as soon as you get to my house. I think that's just like crazy town. That like people are like, oh, you can't change your name because no, I don't know where they came from. I don't know what their story is. If they're my kid, I'm changing their name. It's not like what. It's not rocket scientist. Their identity is mine. And it's like they're my kid. If they came out the second womb, I named them. You know, they're coming into my house and they're mine, so I'm gonna name them. You know, there's no argument on that. I'm not gonna argue with people. Oh, the cultural significance of your whatever race or culture. I don't care. This is my kid. Okay, boom bang. Anyways, I also like the name Priscilla. And Lane, it has a ring to it. But anyways, Priscilla Lane, also she's type attractive. Obviously, I gotta drop that because I was like, hey, she's kind of cute. I mean, a little more than cute. But anyways, Peter Lorre's in there, who's always really good. He's Dr. Einstein. Cary Grant is great. And I could not like looking up. There's like this kind of like a murder type story or like the play kind of whimsical things. I can see it. That's why this movie is so like wacky, but it works. Obviously, don't kill people, but I see like the inspiration of just like all the like, oh, this scene and this scene, this scene. It's like all this like it's a lot of show and dance, but it's just like all like you're kind of like a bunch of characters are running through a revolving door, like, you know, and it's just very interesting. But obviously, don't kill people. Let's not talk about that too much. But this movie is awesome. Cary Grant, you know, he shows up and he does Cary Grant things. He's just be stunting on them bros, and he be winning in those broettes, those sisters. He be stunting on them. Priscilla Lane does a great job. This is a comedy crime. It's a 1944 Arsenic and Old Lance. The first time I watched it, I only watched this once. But I had a ball watching it. It was very fun. It was very engaging, super different, very interesting. And I love fast-paced dialogue. I love that zip, witty. Cause I feel like it's so fun. It's so all these little mini explosions and good like fun burst of different things, you know. It's like chewing gum that like every time you chew, it's like a different flavor. Kind of like that, you know? So I just feel like I love the quippy dialogue. It's just so interesting. It's so fast paced, and like I get bored quickly. So with all this fast paced dialogue, you're exhausted by the end of the movie because you're like trying to keep up. You're having a good time. You might not catch every joke, but you're along for the ride. And I like that experience. Something that Robert Downey Jr. does very, very well. He kind of coined it now, this fast-paced, quick dialogue. But Cary Grant is obviously the Godfather, and fast-paced dialogue, interesting stories. There's this here view, got the water, and then this thing, this nursing home, and a bunch of other stuff. No one around me. There's a big drop off. But anyways, I can turn around so you can see the view. This is the shirts we're rocking today. I had to do real quick. But anyways, Arsenic and Old Lace is just a funny, very theater-based. Like you could tell it's like inspired or has some theater vibes to it. Because it's just it's based in one setting, and it's just very fast-paced. It's quick dialogue. It's very fun. The plot's engaging, but it's just very silly. It's very fun. It's very meaningful when it needs to be, but it is just a romance. It's this wacky, fast-paced, snazzy little romance flick that is very fun to watch. It's very interesting. It is dated for like the 40s and things like that, but it doesn't feel like that. It does a good job of just saying or having dialogue. It's just very funny. It's not very like universal dialogue. It's not like, oh, this joke is only for my rump in my riot on my Ford. It's not like that. It's just very it's actually really modern in the dialogue. And Cary Grant is such a timeless actor that he's just funny. It's just like a Buster Keaton or Charlie Chaplin. But he doesn't have that physical humor. He just has the very facial expressions. He's very good at these facial expressions that really make you laugh. Really, just acting. He's very, very Mr. Bean-like. Oh shoot! I almost fell. Oh, that's bad. Very Mr. Bean-like. Mr. Bean and Cary Grant, and you can just tell there's a lot of actually inspiration from of Mr. Bean to Cary Grant. And just how his facial expressions tell the whole story, and how he's just so funny. Cary Grant's hilarious, and then Elaine Lace is she's so funny. She's headstrong, and she carries herself in a good and enjoyable way. Where it's not like she's not like the idiot female help or idiot girl in the movie. She's not like the chick, She's not like how, and they don't do her dirty like they did stinking the girl in Fantastic Four. Let me look her name up. Because they did her so dirty. What's her name? Fantastic Four cast. Jessica Alba. Oh my, they did Jessica Alba. They're like, all right, you look attractive. Just just look at the camera. Don't breathe. We're gonna lather you up with makeup and just do that. I'm like, they gave her a real role. She was a real character. She was interesting, headstrong, intelligent, and it was enjoyable. It was a good time. And I don't know. I just like it, and everyone might not like it, but if you like theater or you like just good dialogue, it's a fun movie, and it's very, very funny. And there is a lot of physical humor, but overall, this the dialogue mixed with the physical humor with Cary Grant and Elaine Lace. It's just a blast, a total blast. And this is a movie I remember, and it kind of is a one-time watch, because you're not like, maybe if it was like back in the day, I'd be like, yo, this is like more than a one-time watch. But Priscilla Lane. That was great. And it is kind of a one-time watch. But if I watch it again, I would want to watch it with someone. I feel like it's rewatchable if I would have someone to watch it with me, not like by myself. Because, you know, we could share in the humor, and I could like laugh, you know, and then hear someone else laugh, and then I can laugh, and someone else could hear me laugh, you know. I feel like it's more like of a couples movie. I don't know if I can say that. I never said that before, but yeah, it's more of a couples movie, and it's a really good couples movie. That's it's comedy. It's not like your Michael Bay action explosion every 2 seconds. It's one scene. They're really in one location. But oh man, this movie's a good time, and I enjoy it. And Cary Grant and Priscilla Lane are top-notch operators, and they make this movie very enjoyable and fun for me. So I gotta put some respect on the name of Arsenic and Lace. Obviously, it's good. So.